You are listening to the audio production of Receive, The Way of Jesus for Men by Kemp. This book is read by the author. Dedication. This book is for each of us men who want real answers to gut questions like, do I measure up? Am I a good man? Am I living in a way that matters? Is it all on me, or is there a better way? This message and book belong to our perfect Father God. I dedicate it to every young guy and to all men who've yet to fully receive what the Father offers us in His Son, our identity as His adopted Son, with His acceptance, freedom, and powerful presence to be the man you are meant to be.
Forward, Coach Tony Dungy. Jeff Kemp and I have been friends for quite some time, in part because we share similar backgrounds. We both grew up around football and spent time in the National Football League. We saw the insecurity, fueled by injuries, failure, and rejection, and fabricated identities of achievement, status, and fame. Gratefully, early on in the NFL, we both encountered Jesus Christ. His love would impact us as we grew as athletes and as men. The lessons we learned from our coaches and teammates about the game became intertwined with the lessons we learned about life and manhood from many spiritual mentors. Those are the things Jeff shares with you in Receive. This book's message on manhood is critical for us today. The idea of what real manhood is has been twisted and confused so much that many of us don't know what it means to be a man, let alone know how to get there. Jeff not only gives us God's blueprint of what real manhood looks like, but he presents the game plan we need to reach that goal. One of the first things you learn when you join a football team is that you can't win a game by yourself. Becoming a champion takes an entire team. A big part of that process involves the veteran players showing the young players what it takes. The same thing is true in life. If we want to grow, develop, and reach our potential as men, it will take a team effort. And it's the responsibility of the more mature men to show the young guys how to navigate the tricky areas of life. This book shows us how to do just that. It doesn't contain a list of things you need to do to be a better man. It goes much deeper than that. It's about being a man. Jeff explains that we have to develop a mindset about who we are that will impact what we do. That sense of who we are can get manipulated by what we see in our society or culture. It can get rocked by disappointments or setbacks. But those things shouldn't define us. We need to have a rock-solid foundation so that we know who we are no matter what is going on around us. And where does that foundation come from? Well, it would be great if you had the benefit of having an awesome dad who showed you the ropes and poured his time and effort into you as you were growing up. But not all of us have had that blessing. Jeff wants you to know that even if you didn't grow up with that type of dad as a role model, you can still have a secure and strong identity as a man by getting it directly from the Lord. As you read this book, you'll see that God has not only defined real manhood for us, but He's given us the perfect role model to follow in Jesus. I hope that you'll not only dig into this book, but that you'll do it with a friend or two. Give it to guys around you. I pray it becomes a brotherhood experience as you take some buddies with you on a great journey. Like football, manhood is a team sport. Tony Dungy.
Introduction. What's it really mean to be a man? We cannot afford to keep living in the dark shadows of confusion, insecurity, and isolation. There's too much carnage piling up from missing fathers. Counterfeit masculinity and accidental manhood are failing us. You've seen it around you. Maybe you've seen it in your own life. We urgently need a crystal clear answer, and there is one. You can live well as a man, but only when you know your identity and the essential vision of manhood. I hope you quickly figure out this is not a just do better message. I'm going to encourage you, and I'm going to give you a solid hope and a reliable game plan. But more than anything, you need a true
Sample complete. Ready to continue?